your treasure chest back before they brought the gold hoarders in. Factions. So, ooh, as you can see, someone is having a pick on me. Hello all you pirate peeps, it's Dangly Bob here, and this is what I've been waiting to show you. This is Sea of Thieves. It's the closed beta, and I was lucky enough to be able to take part in the technical alpha, but that was covered under an NDA, a non-disclosure agreement, which means I couldn't tell you anything about it at all. I couldn't show you any pictures, couldn't tell you about the experience or anything. But I can tell you I had really good fun. Anyway, so here we are. I am a pirate. I have selected for this game a single player, just to show you what it is like. Now, as you can see, the graphics are sort of a little on the cartoony, a sort of cross between sort of World of Warcraft and something else I can't lay my finger on. But this is the pub. And let's have a quick look around the interface. Well, as you see on the heads-up display here, there's not a lot I can do. But if we press the escape, I can come into the settings. I can have a look at my crew. I don't have any crew, so I don't have a look at them. I can scuttle my ship, which I really don't want to do at the moment. So we will go on to... No, I don't want to do that. I want to go escape. That's it. We can come into the settings. Now, with the new update, I can actually change most of these settings here. But you see, there aren't tons. You know, it is pretty much a fairly basic setup. But you do have, I say, forwards, backwards, left, right, just rump. There's a primary and secondary use, which I'll show you later. There's a couple of map and radial dial. We can stow stuff, drop stuff, we can pick stuff up, and we have a couple of weapons, which I'll show you in a bit. This is a game which is multiplayer. It is designed to be used with other players, or played with other players, and you are supposed to be able to... I don't think I've seen this before. Pirate Fizzy Foxy. And it's cross-platform, so it is Microsoft, and okay, I'm not a great big fan of Microsoft games, but as I said, I have been quite enjoying this one. Back over there is my ship, by the way. Don't know about the green smoke. I think that is perhaps the... Yeah. Anyway, let's make a start. Let's show you. I can see from here. This here is... I can pick up bananas at the moment to replenish health. It is a beta. I've got to say that, you know, there are going to be extra things added to this. These are cannonballs. These are planks you need to fix your ship. This is a... what's this thing called? Telescope, so you can look at things really close up. Oh, I'll tell you what, last time I used this, there was a crosshair on it. Let's look over here. There is no crosshair on it. It just gets a little fuzzy towards the outside. Well, that's different. And down here we have a thing for digging. Spade, that's what we call them. Here's a lantern, which I can turn on and off, and I can raise. This is right and left hand mouse button, by the way. I'm playing on PC, in case you haven't realised. There's a bucket. Buckets are really useful. You will see us be bailing, I dare say, before this episode is out. There's a compass for looking at and showing to people for finding out directions. So here we are, facing south, and here we are, it's north into the pub. And if I come down to more, it says, hit F for more, I have a pint, a pint of grog, which if I drink too much, you can see the screens just start to look a little bit shaky, and drink a little bit more, it gets shakier, and then I struggle to walk in straight lines. So, and then I can also play instruments. This is my trusty accordion, and come back into the F menu. This is my trusty hurdy-gurdy. I actually know a decent hurdy-gurdy player in real life. And then here there's a clock. Now we haven't been to... It's game time. We haven't been to... No, I don't want to go back into that. We want to go to... Oh, look at that. I've just noticed in the top right hand corner it says Sea of Thieves closed beta. Right. What to come out of that? I'm just going to choose that. Because from here I can choose a sword, or is it cutlass? And I can charge with that, or I can just slash things. and then the other sword or other weapon I have is a pistol, which, you know, is not particularly long distance, but ooh, that's very accurate. I actually hit that. And there is also a sniper weapon, which, there we go, that's the funny little crosshair I was looking for. Ooh, back to the sniper weapon, which is good. Don't try and use it on the rolling shit packet for shit, because it's nigh impossible. And then no. Obviously, I've lost all my stuff and things that I had when I was playing before, so I've got no blunderbuss. There is a blunderbuss. Now there is a third-person view. You can see me. Here I am. Seem to be a rather suave gentleman there. Got no shoes, so but we'll get some gold in a bit and get some shoes. That's the Z key. He says, "Come on, get up." That's the Z key here, and it's you can do all sorts of things. There's a beacon, and he says, "Go on, do something else. Let's have a bow." No, let's have a bow. He says, "Bow." There we go. So marvellous. So as I said, there's some basic commands and there's some basic chat as well. So for instance, I've got my cutlass equipped. So if I come now into the chat, which is G here, it tells me all sorts of things about cutlass, and I need help, and got them, I'm low on health, and takes battle-y sort of things. But if I move, let's pull out the trusty little eyeglassy, spyglassy, telescopy thing, and now you'll see, again, this is done from G, and F will select some more. It's all sort of lookouty site stuff. There is no more. If I hit more there, but not for the spyglass anyway. But it also, if I next let's pick up the bucket, for instance, and G for that, and it tells me the hole's empty, water's flooding in. Told you we'd be bailing ships, and there's a whole bunch of other sort of extra things to say there as well. I've accidentally said sorry. Don't know what I've said sorry for. Perhaps I've not done something. Anyway, oh, and there's over there. That's I won't say enemy player, but it's another player. As with most multiplayers, generally what happens is he's going to start firing at my ship. This can get a little bit frustrating when everyone's kill on sight, but hopefully we are all fairly new. Having said that, I can bring my sniper weapon out. I can see what he's going to do. I'll actually see him manning his cannon, so he'll be fine. So anyway, let's choose my bucket. I would offer a banana, but I haven't got any bananas. Right, so let's go and do something. Right, I have, if I press the escape button here, you can hear I have absolutely no gold whatsoever. So we're going to start by going and visiting with my bucket here. These are traders. Out there is the clothes trader, and I can buy various odd bits and clothing stuff from him. Obviously I can't at the moment, I have no money. Up here there is this is the weapons trader, who is not actually there at the moment. So I said, you know, we are still in beta. There's still a lot of stuff to come. And having only just started playing the what you call it, the game this round, and it is only on for a few days, and unfortunately I'm going to be away over the weekend, so I'm not going to get a lot of chance to play this. Where's my little guy doing over there? Is he still floating? Anyway, so we can come over here and I can chat to at the moment there are two sort of factions to do stuff with. Oh, and I can pick up one here. So I'm going to buy that. It's like a treasure map or a mission quest, if you like. And I can gain, because I haven't got any gold, I can't gain experience. Yeah, you have the what are these called? Gold hoarders. Yep. And then up here, unless they've added some more, which I don't know, we might discover in a minute. But up here, he says, that is another trader who's not trading. Let me have a quick think where I am on this map. It's underneath here. No, it's not underneath here. I'm sure she used to be here. All I'm looking for is another faction called the Order of Souls, where you sort of get bounties for hunting for dead pirates, skeletons. Skeletons feature a lot in this game as well. So okay, if the gold hoarders are there, and that's over there, he says. Let's just have a quick look around here. These barrels, by the way, if you walk up to these barrels, you can pick stuff up. You basically hold 5 planks at a time, 10 cannonballs at a time, and 5 bananas. And you'll need bananas for regaining your health, planks for fixing the ship, and obviously cannonballs. Oh, there we go, there's some bananas. And some cannonballs. Cannonballs for shooting at other ships. Your ship, your most basic... I mean, you can't upgrade ships or anything yet, but your ship will come with a few cannonballs, but if you're like me, you are a little bit dandy with your cannonballs, or not dandy with the cannonballs, depending on what your definition of dandy is. You'll find out that you get through cannonballs quite a lot. Now, I can't actually find or remember where the Order of Souls is. I'm sure it was up there, under there. So perhaps they haven't introduced the Order of Souls for the beta. This, by the way, is, well, to be honest, it's where you used to bring your treasure chest back before they brought the gold hoarders in. Factions. So, as you can see, someone is having a pick on me. So, time to eat a banana. So, thank you very much, whoever that is, for picking on me. I can show you guys that, you know, I need to eat a banana. He missed me that time. If I can figure out where he shoot it from, I'll have patted him back. Perhaps he's shooting off his own ship here, but don't know. If he does kill me, it's not too much of a problem because I'll be able to show you. Oh, where is he? I bet he's shoreside somewhere. Anyway, so we have a mission, and rather than arsing about with this individual here, I think what we'll do is we'll run over to our ship here. We'll leap on board and I can show you the next best thing. Diving in the water. Go F to up here. Ah, he's up there. Individual. Yeah, there we go. He's killed me. That doesn't matter because I will respawn back on my ship. Having just started, there is no treasure on my ship at all. But it gives me a chance to show you the Ferry of the Damned here. This is where all good dead guys go. It's a ferry in the middle of nowhere. Ghostly thing. And there we go. Ghostly skipper. He's only got one shoe on. There we go. And you just spend about 2 or 3 minutes here. This door will open. It's maybe 2 or 3 minutes, is it? And you dive through it. And you end up on your ship. Now, this guy is still going to be messing around on my ship. It sounds like he's actually set my sails and off we go. You get a little bit of white screens at this point. This is perfectly normal. And if it goes on too long, I'll edit it out. This can be a little infuriating when you know that you have an enemy on board your ship. You've probably respawned and stood there like a muppet. And he's wondering whether to hit you again or what. Now please set my ship going. Yeah, there we go. Oh. He's going to be friendly now. Right, okay, well let's have a chat with him. Hello mate, how you doing? It's alright, I'm not going to attack you. Just wondering where you're taking my ship to. Seem to be circling. Oh, you're going to show me something. Oh, he's not. He's going to attack me. I will just... Sorry. Didn't need to. Oh, he's going to kill me again. Sorry, little naughty word slipped out there. I'll try and bleep it out in the video, but... So here we are, back on the Ferry of the Damned. You can't do anything much here apart from loiter around and look at the decoration. So I'll bring you back when we're back in. There we go. Right. F, use a wheel. And he's going to ram me right up the rocks. Well, that's fine, because I've probably got some planks and stuff on me. Get ourselves off the rocks. We'll just head over. Let's head out the way. We'll talk about sails and straighten ourselves up. So, having rammed myself up the rocks, I've now got the chance to show you what we do when we leak. Right, so we hit some rocks. We are leaking, we are sinking. So we grab some planks, let's hold them over the hole. Left hand mouse button rather. Fix these links here. I told you before the end of the episode we would be using a bucket. So again, left hand mouse button. Oh, there's a hole there as well. Okay, select another plank. And back to my bucket. At the moment there are two types of vessel. Now, you don't have to go outside and check it out, but they have a bit of a problem. There's a dry hole here now. Right, so we have 15 planks here, we have 15 bananas here, and up on deck of the smaller ships, which can be manned single or handed, I have 20 cannonballs, plus whatever I've got in my pocket. This here is the anchor. We'll show you how to lower that later. We have a one cannon left hand side, bore inside as we ought to say, and we have another cannon on the starboard hand side as well. You can actually launch yourselves from the cannons to right, these cleats back here. You have a cleat here. This is for raising and lowering the sail, same on the other side. A little bit of lag there. And then we also have a pulley block. Now you see where the wind is blowing. Well, actually, I was trying to sail into the wind, which is a bit of a no-no. But you can angle the sails. So basically, if the wind is anywhere forward of the beam, you want to be having the sail on the opposite side to which the wind's coming in from. See, the wind's dead on the beam, on the bow rather, forward of the beam. That's at 3 o'clock or 9 o'clock if you understand my seafaring terminology. If you want to know a little bit about seafaring terminology, just ask. That's not a problem. Right, so we are tootling along here, and we don't really have too much more to do. What I am going to do is I'm going to turn all these lights out, because actually at night these lanterns shine out like a very bright thing and make you easier to spot. Again, I've got nothing for anybody to pinch, so I'm not too worried about them following me or anything. So, but it just makes it a little bit of a pain. Ah, some birds over there. That signifies a wreck or some floating wreckage in the water. And lots of little islands around. So that thing I bought for nil, I'm going to propose a voyage. So F to propose voyage. Stash of captain's bones. And then we have to vote. Now there's only me on board here, so I can vote for myself on my own voyage, and off we go. Now we need to have a look at the map. The easiest way to look at the map, sorry, come down here. This is the map, our main chart, but the little map we've got is on the E menu. If you hold the E button down, or whatever button it is on the Xbox, no idea, you've got to, oh, didn't want to do that. Just let go of it, don't click on it, otherwise you try and slice it in half. Now I've got to identify this island on this chart. So we hold the chart up, we can zoom out. It's not the Isle of Last Words, it's not that one, it's not that one, it's not that one, it's not that one, it's not Fool's Lagoon, it's not Wanderer's Refuge. They're normally fairly close to where, I reckon it's Runner Isle, don't you? So if I come F from that again, and have a good look at my map, it is. Right, so to get there, points of the compass, north, east, south and west. I want to go northwest really from where I am. So we'll come up here, we'll put our map away, and using the compass we will come around to starboard, like this, until we get to northwest. Might be that little island there, just in front of us, you can just see it. It's not a very big island, so centre the lines, and we'll reset the sails. Now, see, watch the flag, but you've also got the wind telltale squirrely bits. See the white squirrely bits there. They tell us which way to go. And obviously, yeah, the sail is catching that wind nicely there now. So I'm going to head this way. Keeping an eye out for more sails and other pirates around. I'm trying not to be seasick. If you are feeling seasick, just keep an eye on the horizon over there. That's the best thing to do. Right. Let's come round a little bit too far to the north actually, but watch these rocks. These rocks are not marked on the charts, by the way, so I'm going to come around. This is the little island we want to hear. As we approach it, what we'll do is we'll get a little fanfare. That's the right name for it, which tells us, ooh, there's a fort over there. Don't want to get too close to those. The resident skeletons or lob cannonballs at you. They can be quite more accurate. Well, yeah, they're going to be a hell of a lot more accurate than you are, but can be quite accurate. So we're coming in through here. In a minute the sea will calm down a bit. Isn't it a lovely colour? Real Mediterranean blue that. So here we are, coming into Rum Island. Got to act a little bit quick now. Up with the sails to about halfway, otherwise we'll run aground and then end up having to do more. We'll pull the sail all the way up. Remember to press F to D thingy the thingy. We'll come out of it, otherwise you end up staying. And then we'll gently drift to a halt here. Now, you don't have to lower the anchor. To be honest, you know, you quite happily drift here, but the ship's not going to drift too far off. But just to show you, I'll say, hold the F key down, and off it goes. There we are. Now the ship's not going to go anywhere. We're just going to look straight over into the sea. Keep an eye out for sharks, because they are. And I don't know. Again, the beta might be slightly different to what we've been playing recently, but the sharks were. You know, 2 bites and that was it. And we've obviously got to keep an eye out for... there you go, see? 2 sharks. You can beat them up, you can shoot them, they will take damage, but getting back to the ship might be a bit hairy. Pick our moment. Now have a look around this little island. Now, the island's not really big enough to hide anything like big scary skeletons. Ooh, but there are some cannonballs here. We'll grab some of those and some more wooden planks. And now we need to look at our map, which is on that menu. I don't like those sharks there. Normally you get 1 shark per person, not 2. But anyway, so we have a look at our map and we try and figure out which island we're on. Actually, we're on the little island to the north there. So what we need to do is run across this sandbar. Run. Holding shift key down does make you run. Yes, you got. Perhaps my keyboard's getting a bit short on batteries. And then we've got to figure out, right, if we come off the sandbar and just in between 2 trees there is a little place where we'll dig. Now I think it's these 2 trees here. And in between them, sort of around here-ish. My map reading says what I'm supposed to say. No, not here. A little bit further this way. No, I'm totally off, aren't I? Ah, there it is. And there's our first treasure chest. Now, it won't be worth a lot of gold, because, frankly, we paid nothing for the mission. It's the very first mission. Except that, it's a Marauder's chest. I can't remember how high up the scale that is, but it's it looks quite posh compared to some of the others. So we're going to pick this up. Now we're going to leg it back to the ship. I think what we'll do is we'll leg it across to the little island over here. have a quick tail across to avoid the sharks. Could have anchored a little bit closer to the shore. Big black cloud over there. That looks like a storm and a half. Right. Can't see any sharks. You can't sprint and swim when you're carrying a chest. So if you drop the chest, it will float around and wait for you. So climb up our deck here, and I'm just going to drop the chest here. You can hide it on board if you need to, but otherwise no, I can just leave it there, and we're going to go and cash that in, make ourselves a little bit of money. So I need to plan a course. Let's plot a course back to the nearest outpost where I can sell it, which will be Daggertooth Outpost, Twin Groves, Wanderer's Refuge, Cannon Cove. I think what we'll do is we'll go up to Sanctuary Outpost, so it's back up to northwest again. So we'll run up here, come up here, raise the anchor. You don't go anywhere if you don't raise the anchor. Now you can steer without putting the sails up, so but actually northwest will take us straight across that sandbar. So we're going to drop the sails, off we go, get ourselves underway, and head off to the northwest and go and find whatever outpost it was I said I was going to. Sanctuary Outpost. Hopefully we won't meet Muppet McMuppet. Or perhaps come, well, I now have a big box of treasure to lose. So come round to the northwest. We're in the midships. Is that a sail? Only one way to find out. Have a quick look on our... It is... There's a sail over there. So, perhaps I won't go there. So we'll head off this way a little. See what happens with that sail over there anyway. I don't really want to approach it. First box stolen. Otherwise I'm a little bit stuck when it comes to buying more maps. I mean, they'll probably offer me another 0 gold, but this is actually quite a good box. You see those these barrels in the water there? You know, we could anchor up and pick up some spares, but I'm quite happy where I am. Just quick look down the hole. Oh, I can hear running water. So we're going to skirt around, get into an outpost, and I'll bring you back. I was sailing around, I found this here. So we're just going to come up to it. It's be fairly close, but not run into it, because that causes leakage problems. Drop the anchor, and land full sail. That shouldn't really do too much damage. I don't think it does any damage. Do you think it does any? Have a quick look around. Can't see any sails at the moment. So, yeah, nice wreck over here. Birds overhead, see. So, let's have a look. Let's come down. It's the wreck of the Blessing of the Athena. So really we're at, well actually what I should have done is ditched any bits and pieces I've already got. Now these wrecks quite good, you've got a little breathy hole here. But you can come down into these wrecks, and what I'm looking for is treasure chests really. But good way of picking up stores as well. But you do have to watch out for the sharks. So there's a banana there, there's a plank there, I can pick those up. So if I can find them. There we go, pick up a banana, yeah. It's not a quick and easy job. Oh, come on, go, point yourself down, go down to the bottom deck. Can't see any treasure chests. I'm going to be running out of air soon, so I've got to get up to the surface. So you can sprint while you're doing this. And I think we'll just go straight for back to the ship. Didn't see any treasure chests there, so we'll... yeah, that's when you're starting to drown. I swim as well in this game as I do in real life. So I think we will... Now it's dark, we'll try and head to that outpost. Just here. Look at the map. Oh no, that's Lone Cove there. Sentry outpost is past it. Come around the other side of the island because there's a light there. Fairly certain. Eyeglass out. See, that's a ship. See what I mean about the lights shining up, shining out. You really do need to dim your lights. So I'm going to skip around the outside of this. I might do something a little bit sneaky, which will let me demonstrate you. Because I can hear some people saying, what if you fall off your ship? Well, yes, you've got these mermaids that help you. Now, if you're thinking mermaid like Ariel, think again, because that's not quite what we have here. I can demonstrate this anyway by leaping overboard, or falling overboard. Tell you what, let's go walk the plank. Can I walk the plank? Have I got a plank to walk? There is no plank for me to walk. I thought we had planks on these little ships, but maybe not. Perhaps it's the big ships. But yeah, if I get knocked off, or jump off, my ship goes on. Obviously, I have to watch out for sharks. Bye-bye, ship. See you in a bit. I'll splash around a bit. It's not too rough. But I haven't got my life jacket on. There we go. Call of a siren. Nice big green flare that everyone can see. And we have a freaky pirate mermaid. So yes, anytime you lose your ship, you can come and sit through some inky whiteness and then rejoin your ship at any time. Now we can use that to our advantage in that we have one treasure chest which I'm actually quite anxious to get onto this island here. And that guy is still there. Now I'm assuming he's a beginner player. Hello to all you beginner players out there if you are playing the beta and watching this. I'll come along here and gonna come out of here. Have a quick look at the map. That's it. I've got a feeling this one's surrounded by lots of little can do. So we can come set course like this, scout out whether there are any ships actually on this island, and actually no, they're not. They are skedaddled over there, so I can actually come around and arrange to anchor. So to do that, I'm going to raise a... don't want to come in too fast. I am coming in way too fast. And get ready to drop the anchor. Now. Hopefully that will stop us before we hit the jetty. Oh yes, look at that. Have I done this before? Yeah, maybe a couple of times. Now I don't have to get into the water and I can actually just leap straight off here. And we need to go and sell this chest back to the gold hoarders faction. Really quiet and sneaky in case anyone is watching us. He's always in a little tent, so he's fairly easy to spot. As soon as I get to him, just sell the hoarders chest quick. So there we go, 202 gold. That is actually quite a good haul. And we get a reputation increase. In fact, we might even get... Okay, we get 4. We are now level 4. Now, if I chat to the gold hoarder shopkeeper again, I see I need to be level 5 before I can get better voyages. I could get another stash of captain's bones for 0, or I can spend some of my 200 gold going for something like this stash of lame grog males. Okay, it's a different guy with hopefully better treasure because I've paid 68 gold for it. So we're going to grab that one. And that's our gold spent. Now I could grab 2 missions, but I think this one will topple us over the whatever it is we need. Oh, that's my own ship there. I'm getting excited about my own ship. A quick visit to the pub. Say hello to the landlady. Hello! Oh, she's washing the glasses, as you can hear. Actually, we could go and have a look at what shop prices are like. So this is the shopkeeper. And we can buy a posh accordion, yeah, upgraded guilty ones. Gilt, yeah, you know what I mean. And the blunderbuss. There, we need 960 gold to be the blunderbuss, so it'll be a little while before we get that. Blunderbuss is quite good for getting lots of skeletons at the same time. It's got a scatter effect. And up here, yeah, no shopkeeper in there yet. So I think we will just dash off, hit our ship again, and go and tackle this next mission, quest, map, whatever you want to call them. Unfortunately I can't climb up the bowsprit, I have to swim underneath. There are a couple of YouTubers that will love the underwater side of things here, and there is a ship over there. Now, how do you guys fancy a little bit of combat then? Now I've got rid of my gold chest. Swivel the ship around. Can't tell whether he's coming this way. Like I say, you can steer the ship without having to lower the sails, which means you sort of swivel on the spot. So let's come around. Now, I say my gunnery is absolutely abysmal. So we'll head towards this ship. I'll tell you what, I won't throw the first cannonball. No, I'll fire it out of a cannon, he says. So have a quick look. I have 10 cannonballs in stock, 5 planks in stock, in pocket. 10 cannonballs in pocket is a huge amount. Now I see sailing straight into the wind. A number of times you find yourself sailing straight into the wind. You're not going to make a lot of speed, and you can only put the sail either one side or the other. Think of a few tactics. But that would be telescope. I think there's a little new guy. So we go and say hello anyway. See if he gets excited. Maybe it's our friend who started sniping us from our own crow's nest, which was a bit of a pain. Wow, just a bit rude, I thought. He's moved his sails round. Actually underway. Do I give chase? Well, should do. Right, so to load up a cannonball, you need to select it. Actually, you don't need to select it, you need to select the cannon, point it, fire it. Ooh, I hit him. And he's running away. Now, if you're on a two-person ship, obviously one of you sails while the other one fires, or bails, and fixes ships and things. He's running away. He's not going to come back, is he? That was a little bit mean of me. He's obviously new. We'll give chase. He's got his sails set. He's got his sails set a lot better than I have. So, there we go. Let's set our sail. It's virtually from above the beam. Oh, he's turning around now. So, the speed from him. Look at my telescope here. No, he's turned, but he's not turned around. So I could chase him, or I could give up and we'll just continue to do the next quest. Let's have a look and see what he's going to do. It's turned. Can't see behind my mast here. Is he coming back at me? Where is he off to? Is he? No, he's going around this island here. He's running in to catch his gold in. So I think we won't be too mean. I'm not going to start picking on him. We'll sail that nicely on his inside here. Raise the sails. He's gone off and left his ship. Now I could do something really cruel like sailing his ship off, but he'd just catch a mermaid back to it. I don't want to scare him, so let's give him a banana, or wave a banana at him. There he is there, so what we'll do is we'll give him a little wave. He waves back, there we go. That's enough waving. We're going to reset our sails and we'll just disappear off and we'll do our next mission. So, to do that, I need to place it on the map table. So here we go, proposed voyage. Here's our 60-something voyage. We need to vote for it, even though it's only us here. Oh, and now we need to look in our map here. And actually, this is a different one. This one here is one that says, found on lost, it's a clue one. So, found on lost clove, it has a luster. Fair courage, you'll have to muster. So, this one's dead easy. We want to go to Lone Cove. So that's over there to starboard. So, swing it on over to starboard. Just south of west. East, rather. I think it's that one there then. Put that away. Put the map away. There we go. like you say, you get little circles, so I can... I'm here with a crew that can't speak, especially when you get onto four-person speaks. I can mark lone circle with a lone code with a circle, and the little dotted line behind us, if we get lost or if we lose, apparently in the middle of storms your compass goes haywire and you can't figure out where you're going, so the best thing to do is just follow your dots. We're coming into this one fair rate of knots. I didn't even bother resetting my sails for this one. Very unseaman-like of me. Now there are 3 or 4 different sort of quest types or map types. We'll come around this way. Generally the riddle ones like this, you're looking for something. Sometimes they can be really hard to find, sometimes they're dead easy. Going to raise the sails up. Come on, quicker, quicker, quicker. Try not to come aground. Ships are quite deep. I'm going to lower the anchor this time as well. That'll stop us. And actually I'm going to raise the anchor straight away. Make sure the sails are completely up before I leap off. You cannot catch a mermaid back to the ship with a treasure chest. You can with any loot you've picked up, but not from the treasure chest. Like that little dum-de-doodle-dum tells me that actually my clue has been updated. So now if I look at it now, I've got the second. At the skull of the candlemaker in the graveyard to the west, prove your worth 8 paces south. Are you ready to break the earth? Okay, that sort of rhymes if I read it right, but obviously haven't really read it right. So we're looking for the to the west, a graveyard to the west, so ideal time to get the compass out. The west is behind us, so somewhere close by is going to be a graveyard. Now this could be it up here. And we have our first skeleton. Just going to leap in and give it a belt with the sharp pointy thing. I think it was just the one. Oh no, there's another one. Oh, he bit me, but not very hard. Oh, you've got a sharp pointy thing as well. That's a little bit... It's very rude. Right, so now we're looking for a candlestick maker while looking out for other skeletons. Tell you what, I'm going to get my pistol out. Is this a candle maker? Yeah, it could be. There's candles there. Let's have a quick look, see if we've got this with bottles here. There's a fireplace there. And we've got nothing to indicate that they're candle makers. So I've got a feeling this one here is probably... Where has he gone? See? This is the candle maker. Let's have a quick look at the clue again. So the clue is 8 paces south. Right, paces in this game are a little bit hit and miss. So we'll stand on the grave and we'll go 8 paces south, which is a little bit on the iffy side. So it's down through there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's perhaps around here-ish. I didn't quite like the fact that we're had to wiggle through the gate to do it, but it's definitely not there. Trick if you can't get your paces right, work backwards. Definitely check you're doing the right direction. Where am I? Sooner or later you should hear a clunk. And I've perhaps not got far enough rather than too far. That's nowhere near 8 paces. 8 paces south. I'll just check my compass again. That's definitely south. So, back to here. Go. Perhaps that's not the candle maker's try this side of the fence. Don't want to be digging up any old pirates anyway. 8 paces south is... Pace is generally smaller than what you think it is, so you know, if you try and measure your character paces, you're normally going to get it wrong. I have a feeling we've perhaps got the wrong grave there, so let's have a look for another candlestick maker's grave. Ah, well, tell you what, was that there before? Don't remember there being just a spare chest. You do get random chests lying around, and I'm hoping this is just a random chest. So we'll take this one back. Unfortunately, we're starting to lose the light now. Sometimes running around on these islands is harder at night. So we'll ditch that. Use the last of the light. Go on, sprint. Definitely the graveyard, so I'm looking for something more candlestick maker wise. That's a bare graveyard there. Ah, perhaps this is more like it. Lots more candles here. So again, quick look at the compass. 8 paces south from here. 1, 2, 3. Again, we're having to wiggle through there, which I'm not that keen on. And let's have a dig here then. This isn't going so well. Can't dig everywhere. Well, I can pretty much dig everywhere if I seem to. No, I think we're on top of another grave there. Right, let's have another look at the compass. I'm just rushing things too much, I think. 8 paces south. Okay, so it's definitely that way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So perhaps it's from the head of the grave, which is there, rather than the back of the grave. That sounds like more... Yeah, more... Another one with a pointy thing. Now you can, if he's going to swing at me, I can parry with the right hand mouse button. Or I can hold it down and charge at him, which is a lot more effective, but takes time. Right, back to my digging, quick, before I lose the light completely. 8 paces is about this much. So we'll just work our way back. Oh, now we're getting too close. That's definitely not 8 paces. So let's go back and dig. So perhaps that isn't the candle maker's grave either. Now we're definitely more than 8 paces away. We'll do one more under this tree here. No, it can't. Let's try one here. I think any of these would be close enough that if they were in here, we'd be tinging. So it's a bit of a wipeout trying to find this one. Let's have another look at the clue. Okay, at the skull of the candle maker. Ah, right. It's the skull of the candle maker, not the grave of the candle maker. Okay, so I'm looking for a skull. So yeah, completely the wrong clue there. Okay, I'm going to have a hunt around for this and I'll bring you back. And we're back. I've been looking around for this candle maker's skull for ages. Oh, hang on, let me get rid of these skeletons. Where are you? Two of them. The auto-aim in this is quite good. You don't have to be terribly good at aiming for catching skeletons anyway. And yeah, one of them just nicked me there. It's this one here. Here we go. And he's not even quite in the graveyard, so that's why I was struggling to see him. I thought it might have been this one over here, but that's, you know, some sort of funny walrus, saber-toothed tiger, monster-y thing. But no, it's this one here. So yeah, 8 south. So if you sort of say, right, okay, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Without seeing him run, you go 1, 2, 3. I don't know how you measure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's, yeah. Anyway, so there it is. This is the Castaway's chest. Castaway's chest, they just look a lot blander, don't they? Did I leave my ship pointing towards the island? I have been here a little while, so I'm not too sure quite what has been going on while I've been hunting around. Fought off a few. Actually, yeah, the Seafarer's chest is a little bit more. I think the one I had, the Marauder's chest, is obviously, you know, it's quite pricey. Right, so we're going to spin ourselves around. Going to have a look at going back to Sanctuary Outpost. So that's what, south? Well, it's about westish. So we are. Yeah, of course it will swivel a little. What do we want? Sort of westish. I can't remember which one it is. I think it's that one over there, so I've gone too far. Let's get the sails down and get out of here anyway. And we'll angle our sails round the right way. Get ourselves a little bit of speed and such like up. And certainly that one's the more expensive one, so I'll get a chance to dash 2 of them out. So I'll bring you back when we're back at the island, or the outpost, wherever we're going. Arriving at Sanctuary Outpost. And it's going to come in. I'm going to come in down the side of this one. We'll just drop the anchor here. Bring the bowsprit round. We'll come round. Alright, fair enough. We'll just straighten the wheel up like that. Grab this chest. Head off along here. Oop, on the land. You do take fall damage, by the way, but not huge amounts. Let's get over here quick, in case there is anybody sneakily hiding around. You do, people will do. There we go, Seafarer's chest. That's 86 gold we got for that one. So, less than half of what we got for the Marauders. That was a really good first find, that was. And we're going to come and grab. I don't know what we grabbed there. It wasn't the Castaway's chest anyway. Let's go down the bowsprit again. And I think that will be it for our first episode. Thanks a lot for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed Sea of Thieves. The beta, you know, I just think this is going to be certainly got all the prospects of being a cracking little game. And at the moment, the beta's a little bit limited because, you know, we don't have. There are supposed to be other traders. And obviously traders and factions. I'm going to call them factions because I can't think of what else to get them. Just going to see if there's any planks or bananas I need to select. Stow those ones I've got and then come back and restock a little. But yes, thanks for joining me. If you've liked the video, please hit the like button. If you want to subscribe and see some more, well, certainly if I can get some more recording done between now and when the beta ends, as I said, bearing in mind I'm not here over the weekend, I'll get another episode or two done anyway, and then we will see what happens after the beta comes. But no, I don't want a spade. I can't dig those cannonballs. I'll store the ones I've got. So we'll catch you all in the next one.